All right, we should be good to go. And we're recording at the same time, so I can stop being a massive fuck up.
I'll never lose another album again.
Yeah, unless it crashes, since it's saving in .mp4 format, which will corrupt if it doesn't properly stop.
You know how that we know that like certain like ancient historians or philosophers wrote monumental works, but they're lost to time.
Yeah,
we only know about them because of references from other works that survived.
Yeah,
that's what this podcast is for the Beatles reviews.
For the 2 Beatles reviews.
The horse told me look at there and be like, if only we had the complete collection.
The fucking back-to-back new releases from the 2 last living Beatle members that will probably never happen again that I just lost. Yes. Yeah, I don't beat myself up about it for the past 2 months.
There's just no proof that it happened now, Sam, so you can't beat yourself up.
I mean, I guess it's not as... What is it? Homer, wasn't it like 11 or 17 poems or something, and we only have the Iliad and the Odyssey?
Yeah, so this is basically that.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
This is the modern-day Library of Alexandria burning down.
The Library of Alexandria.
Of Alexandria. I've never been able to say it the same since.
So good. I just got recommended their one of their, because I watched I've been watching for a while now, but there was one that popped up that was it was the Santa one from like it must have been like 2 Christmases ago, where Saddam Hussein appears on the nice list.
Yeah, no, I've seen that one. That's a funny one.
We're talking about Wizards with Guns, if anybody doesn't know. Very funny. One of the few things that gets a deep, genuine laugh out of me these days.
Old Sourpuss Sam.
Yep,
but
that's what they call me.
Just a couple things get him.
Speaking of Sourpuss, I delivered the kitten that we rescued up north today. I was driving for 6 hours today.
Wow.
Drove 400 miles total.
To drop that kitten off?
Yes. I only sobbed a little under halfway.
Oh.
Because I sent you the picture of her climbing on me, right?
Oh, it was adorable.
Yeah, how do you think I felt? Thankfully, it was a pretty calm drive. She didn't scream all that much. It was only for like 10 minutes, and then she just slept and then would occasionally reach out and smack me through the carrier.
Well, I'm glad that you found her a new home.
Yeah, because there's no way we could have taken care of her, but it still breaks my heart a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, you said your cats weren't particularly fond of her.
No, but they were warming up. I mean, it was 2 days, We brought her in Friday night, and then Sunday morning got her out. So, yeah, the baby of the family was not quite very pleased that there was somebody younger than her there. But I think it'll be good for her. Get more attention than we can give, and our place is not nearly big enough for 3. So
you did what you had to do. Yeah. You gave her a nice new home. So
because my neighbor called, I was leaving work, and my neighbor called me. He's like, "Hey, I found a kitten in the and she's in my garage. Would you guys want her?" I'm like, "We can't, sorry." And he's like, "Well, would you ever want to come over and, check up on her and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do that." And I agreed to that because I'm like, I don't think there's AC in that garage. And we get over there, there's no AC. It's a can of adult cat food. And she was like maybe 6 weeks old.
Right.
Itty bitty. It was a can of adult cat food, and at that age, they don't really need to drink water, but the water cup was twice her height, so she couldn't even get in to drink it.
Aww.
So we're like, oh, fuck, okay. This is what we're doing this weekend now. So I missed a family reunion and not niece, but cousin's birthday, child's birthday, because the cat, it started throwing up worms yesterday, so I had to take it to the vet. But she's doing good. She's big, fucking huge for how young she is.
She's gonna grow up to be strong.
Mm-hmm. So that's been my weekend. Have you done anything fun? Basically my whole weekend has been consumed by kittens,
nursing this cat,
which is fine. I mean,
Hey, you love your cats. Yeah, no, it was a good weekend. Hung out with some friends. Air quality has been not great this weekend.
Yes, it's
With a
finally
lot of the
hitting here
country.
as well.
Luckily, it cleared up a bit some today, so I was able to go for a run, which was nice. So, mostly just unpacking my new place. So, gotta get some things arranged. So that's nice.
Feel like you're finally settling in.
Yeah, no, I've still got. I didn't get as much done this weekend as I would have liked because I didn't want to spend as much time lifting boxes outside because the air was bad. But I've got all the important stuff over. I need to get some of my heavier winter clothes over.
Yeah, it's
Some
real
of like
priority.
my like bigger kitchen stuff that I've just been too lazy to haul over yet. Um, but yeah, just about everything else is here. I'm feeling pretty good about the place.
Good.
So it is quite nice. I've enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, good. Feel like you got a little bit more room to stretch out.
Oh, I definitely have more room. I liked my old place, but it was a bit on the smaller side.
I still think back to that place you had when you were doing the internship, or not internship, whatever it was, in Long Beach, where you
Yeah.
fucking turned over and you were inside your oven.
Oh my goodness! And the rent was expensive there.
I believe it.
I recently I was going through just because just for my own records to see how much my rent has been over the years,
Yeah.
accounting for inflation, and accounting for inflation for that place. My rent there was $2,800 a month.
Oh my god.
for
What was it
for
at the time though? Is I think
2,300, I guess.
man, that's some rough inflation. Holy
2,100, something like that.
shit.
So
I don't think, because I slept on the floor there, I think 2 or 3 nights in a row with no cushion. I think I would die if I did that now. Just flat out. You guys would all wake up and I'd just be dead on the floor in like the Family Guy death pose.
well, now I've got a whole guest bedroom. So look at that. I feel so accomplished.
Are you gonna make it your bed's room?
No, I'm not doing that again. No, this is a guest bed.
Are you gonna dress up the guest bedroom to look like your main bedroom and your main bedroom to look like the guest bedroom, so that when Matt comes over, he mistakenly goes into your main bedroom, so you can get one up on him?
And then I jump out and say, "Ha! Not so funny now!" And then I spend like the next 6 hours having to redecorate each room because it's like a huge hassle.
You've had it that way for like 2 years, waiting for him to stay the night.
Well.
Now the shoe is on the other foot.
So yeah. So you'll have to come by and visit me sometime.
Yeah. Well, we might be doing New Year's there this year, right?
That's true. So
we'll be relatively soon. I never saw your old place.
I was about to say, I lived there, 4 or 5 years, and I always invited you. You always said the same thing. No fucking way. I was like, wow, that's rude.
I don't recall saying that, but. All right. Well, you want to get started with as much of this as we can remember? Ah, shit.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Keep filling time. I forgot to fix this.
Keep filling time. I'm talking for like 15 minutes.
The boys of Dungeon Lane.
Oh boy, it's been like that for a hot second.
Oh god,
that was a good album though.
Yeah, well, nobody will know what we thought about it.
Oh, there's a little another piece for the puzzle for their stories right there.
Yeah, Cooper rated it
a review.
Oh, there's the ratings. I said like new. Cooper gave it a fucking showroom. Which I highly disagree with, but
highly. You gave it a like new. That's pretty close.
Yeah, I gave it a low like new. I didn't give it a high like new.
You just don't like the British.
I don't like. What do you mean? I don't. My favorite band's fucking Electric Light Orchestra. What are you even talking about? I didn't like the blatant auto tune.
Jeff Lynne's British.
Yes, surprisingly. I think I've got. Yeah, it's still here. Just always in the background is the turkey
Jeff Lynne. Just in case you need to break him out.
It's always there. Always in the background. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I was half prepared. It's been so long. I don't remember how to do this.
You just didn't have enough time.
That too. I honestly also forgot about the second screen.
Well, to be fair, we had a lot going on. I was moving. You had the cat.
Yeah.
4th of July happened.
Yeah, it's been busy. And it's gonna keep being busy for a while. But here we go. We can proper start now. Wave the hands. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Audio Shop podcast, which we have definitely been doing and haven't accidentally not uploaded the past 2 episodes. So there's like a 3 or 4 month gap. This week we're reviewing the at the time was new Look for Your Mind by Lemon Twigs, when we were going to review it in June. It's been a little bit since then.
I believe now it's considered a classic.
Yeah.
Rolling back the oldies.
All those years ago when we were going to review this. But we listened to their, what is it? Not their first, but the last new album they did.
Yes, we listened to I'm completely blanking on it. If you had asked me this a month ago, I would have remembered.
Was it the lady kneeling with the disc being stuck in her forehead, or is that somebody else?
No, that was Magdalena Bay. That was different. No, it was A Dream Is All We Know.
Dream, yes, that's right. Which
is the one's upside down, the other's not.
Yep. And we were quite big fans. I believe I want to say we gave both of them showroom.
I believe so.
Both of us gave it showroom. It was quite good. Very Beach Boys. Very Beach Boys.
Extremely Beach Boys.
Yes.
So, but done incredibly well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've certainly seen a few derivative bands that are not done well. This was done well.
Yes. Yeah, it was taking the style, but still being its own thing.
Yeah.
And so they've released another one a couple weeks ago at this point, but we're like, hey, we're trying to stick to doing the new stuff. Let's keep on keeping on.
Yeah, so this is of course, just a little background. This is the Lemon Twigs. They're an American rock band from Hicksville, Long Island. They consist of brothers Brian and Michael Diario, however you pronounce that. They're vocalists, songwriters, multi-instrumentalists. They're like the core duo, and as you said, they're heavily inspired by like the late 60s, 70s pop and rock music. And this is their 6th studio album, if I'm not incorrect. Released way back on May 8th, 2026.
Oh God, it was May.
Yeah, early May.
So we were late when we were going to do it in June. Oh shit.
Yeah, we're 2.5 months.
Oh God. Well, we did 2 new Beatles albums in there that nobody's ever going to know about. So at least we weren't that.
That's true. Oh. We had our hands full.
But we can get going with this then if you're ready, Coop.
Yeah, let's jump right into it.
To track number 1, the titular track, even.
Look for Your Mind.
Yes. And I thought this one, I'm showing my hand a little bit. It's still very Beach Boys dominated for most of the tracks, but this one, the opening, kind of very 70s. This track in particular sounded quite Beatles-esque in performance, I thought.
Yeah, which it's not surprising given, they're drawing from the period where the Beatles were at their zenith, essentially, culturally. But yeah, a little bit more psychedelic rock. Not that the Beach Boys never got that direction, but maybe that's not what they're most known for. With a little bit of fuzzier production. It's actually kind of a lower key title track. Not low energy, but not explosive.
No, but it's still, I mean, they were fantastic at mimicking the Beach Boys style, and they are quite good at mimicking the Beatles style. It's a little more, I don't want to say tired, but that era saw the explosion of, there was the Monkees, the Turtles, there was all of those Beatles kind of rip-off bands, if you will. That somebody will put on a song like, oh, you've never heard of the fucking the Two Penny Whackers? You know, they were huge, and they had one song that went like
to there's like it's like number 39 on the Billboard.
I was going to say number 98 on the Billboard Top 100 for like 2 days. Yeah, it's still, they do a very good job at it, but it's not, to me, it wasn't as impressive as the perfect mimicry of the Beach Boys style, mainly because so many people have gone for that Beatles replication, whereas like, oh, I've never heard somebody try and mimic the Beach Boys, and they're doing it perfectly.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a good opening track, but yeah, maybe not quite as hot as some of their other songs.
I mean, the harmonies with the lilting progression every once in a while, I really enjoyed that. Whenever, and it's because I like using the word lilting whenever it happens, but I quite enjoy when they put that in.
Yeah, I do like the fuzzy guitar solo as well. I think the 1/3 mark, that's fun.
Yes. Yeah, those with the sustained vocal chord lines, which to me, it kind of made me start thinking about the Friends theme, which isn't anything against the song. That's just a my brain thing, because there's that other really famous song from like the 70s, 80s era. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up, but it always reminds me of the Friends theme when it comes on. And I hate the Friends theme, but that's a me thing.
But then let's move on to track number 2, if you're ready, Sam.
Yes, sir.
But wait, are we on track 2 or 3? We're on track 2, right?
We're going to track 2, okay. Yeah.
Track 2 or 3?
Yes, yeah. No, we're on track 2, not 3.
Yeah, track 2 or 3.
I just told you we're on track 2.
Well, who's on first?
First base.
We come from the improv school of unfunny comedy. So track number 2 is called 2 or 3.
Yes. And this goes quite heavily back into that Beach Boys style, much lighter and brighter. Not quite as falsetto with the lyrics, but definitely upper register. There's those background sustained oohs that are very Beach Boys style. Yeah,
and this leans almost more in the folksy side of like 60s rock.
Yeah.
Right. Not to say that the production is as stripped back as some of those folksy songs got, but kind of the lighter, I don't know, it almost kind of reminds me of like Paper Mache Dream Balloons.
Yeah.
Which, very much like goes back to that, harkens back to that time.
Especially since there's kind of some nonsensical lyrics that I like to think are literal. I'm just pulling up to get the full context here. Oh, come on. I gotta go to Spotify, I guess. But I quite enjoyed this one. There's a breakdown section at like the 2:15 mark that sounds like it was lifted straight from a Beach Boys album.
Yes, extremely sunny, very sweet.
Yes.
Kind of a sugary song. I do like the key change at the end too. All right.
Yep.
Lemon Twigs, when they get in their bag with that key change, so they know what they're doing.
Let's see. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to pull the lyric. Oh, they don't have the lyrics up yet. Oh no, there it is. Because it's there's nothing I can do she hasn't done before. No story I can tell that she will not ignore. She's traveled all the world. I've never left my town. I don't know why this girl, everybody wants this boy around, blah, blah, blah. She's lived 2 to 3 as many lives as me. And I like to think that this is literal and some vampire or immortal is falling in love with him. But it's probably just a country boy city girl commentary.
I mean, we don't even have to think of it that far. They're probably, by the looks of it, the Diarios are about 30. So 2 or 3 times, maybe she's just like 60 to 90 years old.
Yeah. Well, see, the reason I was taking it that way, because it then goes into, we visit old cafes and read from ancient scrolls, but those enlightened days have begun to take their toll. So it's like, maybe I can see maybe there's a little bit in there.
I mean, old people go to old cafes. I don't think they read scrolls. That's a little condescending.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's an immortal, but
Or they're just really old.
Really old.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, if you want to be a 30-year-old and date a, 150, 140-year-old, that's your prerogative. Personally, 360. I wouldn't go lower than, maybe 200. That's pushing it. But this is very refreshing. We've had some great singles recently, and this is a fantastic song. The backing track is stacked to the roof with the full woodwind section and more strings than you can shake a stick at.
And you can shake a stick at a lot of things.
Yeah. I guess it's more things than you could shake a stick at in a reasonable amount of time.
And what's a reasonable amount of time to shake a stick?
Not very long. Kind of boring.
So I could do it at a lot of things. I could 360, spin around if I was surrounded by things.
Are you shaking the stick at that point, or are you twirling a stick?
Well, if I shake it while twirling.
Yeah, but
you can do both.
When you shake a stick, I feel like there's a number of shakes per thing you're pointing at that qualifies as shaking a stick at it. Shaking implies an active motion.
Okay, I was thinking a single shake, but you're saying it's like 7 or 8 shakes.
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that would be harder.
Anyway, music. Jump into track number 3 if you're ready.
Track number 3, Nothing But You.
Not 2 or 3.
It's a good thing it wasn't called Nothing But Love, right, Sam? You really let that off there. Here's another tidbit for the historians.
Wait, was that in that episode? No. That was in
That was in the Ringo one.
Wasn't that in his first one though?
No, it was the one we did.
Oh, damn it!
We lost the butt love.
Fuck. There's a song on the Ringo album called Nothing, or what was it? It was What My Baby Wants or something like that. And the chorus is Ringo singing with another man, but love. It is hilarious, and I laugh so hard at it every single time. I can't believe I thought that was on the first one. Damn it.
Let me, for the audience, just for the record, let's go back 20 minutes where Sam said it was difficult to get a chuckle out of him, and he's sitting here laughing his ass off at butt love like a child.
It was so fucking funny. And then once I told you, you couldn't hear it any other way.
It really does sound like it, though. No, Nothing But You.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. I can't believe I lost that moment. That was so funny. That realization from you was hilarious.
Like tears in the rain, huh?
Time to Die. But this one, it sounds like it's in 4/4, but the emphasis beats give it kind of like a 6/4 feel, which I really enjoy. I love when things are in 3/4, 6/4 time. It's more interesting. Gives it a little bit of zhuzh.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, yeah, besides that, I'd say otherwise it's a fairly straightforward song.
Yeah.
It has a bit of a bluesy twang on the breakdown, which is nice.
Yeah. It's a little repetitive on the lyrics, but the build-in instrumental is great.
Not exactly Shakespeare.
No. Kind of slowly adding in the instruments bit over a short runtime, just for it all to break out at that 2:45 mark with the vocal harmonies being stacked to the roof and back. And it has a nice long fade, which I think it deserves. There's a time and a place for a long fade, and this is one of them.
Yeah, no, I mean, otherwise, I don't have too much to say about this song.
It's good, but it's not crazy.
It's a nice listen.
Yeah. Jumping to track number 4.
Track number 4, Gather Round. Which, you want to talk about derivative Beatle bands from the 60s or 70s. There's this band called Klaatu.
Oh, I've heard of them.
They're very much aping the Beatles styles, but this is like late 60s, early 70s. So, they're really on the hype train. They have the song called I'm Off, which is like, this song is extremely similar to that one. Oh, kind of like almost marching band, kind of vibe to it, very upbeat, very moving. Not in a bad way, but like borderline twee. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my gut reaction to this was kind of it's got the band style trumpets, honky tonk piano, vocal performance gives me Granny Song from the Beatles.
Oh, this is huge granny vibes.
Yes, and I love it because those are my favorite Beatles songs. Maxwell Silverhammer, absolute cinema, perfect. And yeah, I mean, it's got a full brass section, in quotes. It's not really brass. It's canned, but it's well done canned. There's so much effort, and it goes so far, making it sound like it comes from a bygone era.
Bygone area,
Yeah.
not like Atlantis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. I mean, a bit of a kitchen sink approach in terms of the instrumentation, like you said. But it kind of adds to this really fun, kind of dynamic vibe. And I mean, come on, when like the stacked vocals come in at the end with the trumpet,
Yeah,
like, come on, that's just fun.
it's fantastic. They're. I don't think I've ever had anything negative to say about their vocals. I absolutely love when you stack harmonies in the vocal line, because the vocalist is just another instrument. Yes, you can do solo performances, that's fine, but like in the backing track and stuff like that, stacking it up makes it sound so much better. You ever going to have one trumpet being the whole backing track for a song? Rarely, but it shouldn't always be the case.
Yeah, and I mean, both of the brothers are vocalists, so they can stack each other's vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And it just has they're very good singers, so
Yes.
it leads to a very rich, deep vocal sound.
And they are making very good use of it. Jumping to track 5, if you're ready, Coop.
Yes, track number 5, I Just Can't Get Over Losing You. This one also reminds me of like early 60s Beatles.
Yeah, I really was feeling Beach Boys with this.
I'm trying to think of the song that this specifically reminds me of. Because there's a Beatles song that sounds like exactly like this. Or I guess I should say this sounds exactly like a Beatles song.
No, I think the Beatles copied this one.
Yeah. Yo, well, maybe that's it. Maybe Ringo, through some like, stroke of luck, like lightning hit his house sort of thing, actually had like some sort of like time vortex in his home that the Beatles could peek through, and they just stole all of the Lemon Twigs' music to make the Beatles music.
But the Lemon Twigs mainly copy Beach Boys. How's that work?
Huh? Oh, so maybe the Beatles just ripped off the Beach Boys. We should be doing that.
But the vocal steps on the starting of each line feel very Beach Boys to me. That's what really put me in that camp.
That's true. I mean, the vocal harmonies are quite tasty on this song.
And talking about the fantastic vocalist work, there's like those, I call them vocal jukes. I'm sure there's a technical term for it, where he's going up and then quickly drops down an octave or so. Are nice little bits of ear candy. It's so nice. I love that.
Yeah. But otherwise, a fairly straightforward song.
Yeah. Wish it had a little bit more of that guitar solo in there. It was kind of just starting to get into the groove, and then it's gone.
Yeah, no, they keep these songs pretty tight on this album. I mean, this one's barely over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So very in and out.
But very good. Jumping to track 6.
Track number 6, Fire and Gold.
I get what they were going for with this, but it didn't hit for me, and it felt a bit lackluster, which is funny considering gold's in the title, compared to the previous tracks.
Yeah, it's got a little bit more of the acoustic energy going. Some fuzzy guitar comes in. I get what you're meaning. I feel like they're going for like a more psychedelic bent on this song.
Yeah, but
without like the kind of production backing that typically you see in that.
Yeah, it ends up just kind of sounding shoegazy to me. With the
that wasn't the term I was going to use, but continue.
Sustained tones, high mix on the vocal line, and they've kind of got that phaser filter on everything that just it reminded me of that Couteau Twins song that I ashamedly immediately recognized as soon as it came on the radio.
What you're talking about?
Cherry Colored Funk.
That's such a good song, though.
But it came on, and like a fucking sleeper agent, I said Couteau Twins, Cherry Colored Funk. I'm like, why am I like this?
And then,
I was alone too. I was just talking to myself.
And then you had to run out the room to keep all those women from swarming you. Oh my God, he recognizes shoegaze music. No, get away from me.
No, see, the joke there is if I really listened to shoegaze, I wouldn't respond to the women.
It's like you're in different planes of existence. You can't even acknowledge each other.
No, because that would require me to look at them. But it's called shoegaze because you look at your feet.
There you go. And we should do another shoegaze album sometime. Considering how much we make fun of it, I feel like at the very least we owe them that much.
I mean, isn't that Couture Twins album like one of the gold standard ones?
Oh yeah. What's it called? Heaven or Las Vegas? Yeah. That's like considered like one of the best.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I'm still gonna make fun of it.
Maybe we'll give another one a try.
Mainly because the jokes are really funny. And I'm not the biggest fan of the music, so I don't feel targeted when I say the jokes. It's called bullying.
Yeah, I'm sure all those shoegaze fans out there are weeping tears right now.
Well, we'll never hear about it because they won't confront us. Jumping to track number 7, if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 7, Mean to Me. If I were a shoegaze fan, which I kind of am, I don't not like it.
There's better music.
Wow.
What? Well.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm confronting you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Okay, the song. So this one takes the energy down a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit lower vocal register. A little bit of a more, I guess, melancholic song.
Yeah,
and he's like called "Mean to Me."
I'm not the biggest fan until the vocal harmonies kind of kick in around the 130 mark. Not that there's anything wrong with the song. I just got so used to the exciting that the rest of the album is that my brain was wanting that rather than a chill song. So it kind of tones it down. We did need a little bit of a breather from all the high energy.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's just good album flow. Yeah, and I mean, good change of pace. Song itself, pretty meh. I mean, the ahs and oohs that come in at the end, very nice. Like you said, those vocal harmonies, they never miss on this album.
Yep.
They never miss in this discography. These guys always bring the sauce with the vocals.
And the lyrics, fit the vibe of the song perfectly. There's the sad wailing with "Don't be mean to me," which I found quite funny.
I mean, it really is just like the most direct, like, aren't all of these by the end of them just like saying, please be nice to me?
Yeah. And it rounds it off with a little bit of harpsichord, which I thought was a fun touch. I always like when a unique instrument is included.
Yeah. And harpsichord, I feel like, really hasn't been in the zeitgeist since like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah. Not
except when to allude back to the time. So, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the next track if you're ready, Sam.
Yes, sir. Track number 8.
Track number 8, Bring You Down.
Don't Bring Me Down. Oh, no, not that one.
No, this one's a different one. This is the kind of, this is like the Beach Boys song.
Yes, straight up surfing song. Complaining about the capitalist class. Right on, brother.
Which actually kind of based. I mean, so obviously the joke of the song is that it's like a stereotypical beach surf rock song, but it's literally about it's like a riot song in terms of lyrics.
Yes.
Which is a pretty funny juxtaposition.
But if you read the lyrics, you can hear it in Beach Boys style, but it is very, oh shit. What was the mountain? Battle of
Marston Moor?
No, not Marston Moor. The fucking rednecks. The coal mine battle.
What are you talking about?
American history. It was in like I want to say 1800s. No, maybe late 1800s. It was the rednecks fighting. Oh shit! What is that mountain? Minor War.
The Mountain by Gorillaz.
No.
Sorry, I don't know things. I just know music.
Blair Mountain. That's what it is. No, not late 1800s. It was early 1900s, 1921. Battle of Blair Mountain, largest labor uprising in United States history. Largest armed uprising since the Civil War. Logan County, West Virginia, as part of the Coal Wars, a series of 20th century labor disputes in Appalachia. For 5 days from late August to early September 1921, 10,000 armed coal miners confronted 3,000 lawmen and strikebreakers who were backed by coal mine operators during the miners' attempt to unionize the West Virginia coal fields. So, something that they don't teach too often these days for some reason.
You know who does a bunch of like worker rights strike music?
Who's that?
Chumbawamba of the
Tub
I Get
Thumper
Knocked
thing?
Down. Yeah.
I named that song the other day, and my partner's like, nobody fucking knows the name of that song. Why do you know the name of that song? Because I was like, Tub Thumper. She's like, I don't fucking know that song. And she listened to it. She's like, I didn't know the name of that. Why do you know the name of that song? It's just that song.
Yeah, no, Chumbawamba has a whole album of like old Gaelic like worker like songs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
the Irish are like that, They've kind of been under the England's thumb for quite some time.
There's been a contentious relationship, yes, I think, is a mild way to put it.
I think, was it this year that they finally reached potato famine population levels? If it was not this year, it was last year.
Troubles indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. So on to the track number 9, if you're ready, Sam.
We barely talked about this. We were just talking about the conflict.
We're just talking about workers' rights. Yeah. Beach song.
And so the commentary fits in with the modern era or the robotic era about automating out of the job and unionizing commentary. It feels very historic, but at the same time, depressingly modern.
Yes, I think that's part of the juxtaposition that they're going for here. I guess some things are timeless.
Unfortunately. And then there's that fantastic ending with him singing as deep as he can and the instrumental breakdown. Just a great song. Song of a generation.
So now are you ready for track number 9?
Yes, sir. I am ready for track number 9.
Yes. Yeah, I do. Which is a very quick song. This is the short song now, under 2 minutes.
But haven't really mentioned it up till now, but the drum work on these is all just fantastic.
Okay.
And this song is the strongest example of it so far, with the great mix-ups and transitions in here.
Yeah, I mean, it's all live drumming. Good mix-ups, very, classic, rock band drumming. Mm-hmm. Nothing too showy, but, very, very consistent.
And speaking of the rock drumming, there's kind of a brief shift to hard rock vocals, which was very surprising, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be interested to see them kind of branch out into not necessarily more modern sounds if they don't want to, but I think they fit into a very specific subset of 60s and 70s rock.
Yeah.
Right, and even the Beatles, they could get pretty heavy with their rock at times.
Yeah, especially towards the end after all the drugs.
Yes.
But I don't know. This one does feel a bit more like a step forward in time than the last album. So maybe they're slowly going forward. Who knows?
In 50 years, they'll be to now.
Well, now, not now then.
Oh, they're doing the Now by Gorillaz?
First base. Gently to...
Sorry, I think my new place might have some sort of gas leak.
Yeah, you might want to get that. You might want to get that checked.
I haven't installed a carbon monoxide detector yet.
That should probably be on your list of things to bring over. Jump into track number 10 if you're ready, Coop.
Track number 10, I Hurt You. Sam, whenever they put me in the old folks home and you come to visit me, make sure that I'm just rattling off album names, with no non sequiturs. Head sounds. Head sounds. That's the only one he remembers.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Certainly not referencing the fucking Christmas album.
No.
I don't even remember
Jeez.
that one was called. I just
And that'd
remember the
really make
outro.
that'd really make Lemon Twigs authentic if they made a bad Christmas album.
Honestly, I'd kind of be here for it, you know? It would be very fitting because nobody makes a good Christmas album. Good Christmas albums are fucking 1 in a million, which is why we listen to the same songs every fucking year, and why Michael Bubbles is out here copying Sinatra word for word.
You get one good Christmas album a decade, and you get one decent new Christmas song every 7 years. That's kind of the trend.
Yeah. What's been the most recent famous Christmas song?
Ugh.
I can't think of one. Because, I mean, my idea of new Christmas songs is not new. You know,
yeah.
I think that's 60s, if not older.
Yeah, it's I can't really think of any.
We've had a dry spell.
Need new Christmas classics.
Yeah. Anyway, back to I Hurt You.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there was a few rhymes in this one where I was waiting for the last lyric to be gay. Like he's commenting on being a bad partner, and he never said he is singing to a woman.
That's true. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Because where is it? I was alone until the day you came my way. I was alone until I knew that you would stay. I was like, but no.
I'm alone and we are gay. Is that what
you're expecting? It felt like it was coming.
Well, I think for a ambiguously directed love song, I think it's a very, very sweet, very melodic, very dreamy atmosphere. Especially given, it's just tasty melodies, but it's also, obviously a little bit of a sad message. Like you said, whoever his partner was, he hurt them.
Yeah,
he's like very regretful about it. It's kind of this recognition of it.
Yeah. And then there's the synth breakdown at the 2-minute mark. That it might be my favorite moment on the album. It kind of shifts the energy down, and we get some round robin singing. Really tickles your eardrum.
Lemon Twigs, they know how to write a tasty melody.
Mm-hmm. But jump into track 11 if you're ready, Coop.
Yeah, track number 11, You're Still My Girl.
So my previous theory doesn't work as well with this song, but
Well, this could be the other brother.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
So.
And I wrote here, okay, this one he is explicitly singing about a girl. So. This one is kind of dark lyrically. That really stands out from the happy beach rock vibe that the instrumentals and vocal line kind of have. It's a little threatening almost. Let me see if I can pull up some of the lyrics. Because it's this time don't worry about it, because this time I love you so. This time just say you're sorry for it. I still want you, so please make it up, girl, the way you do. I know that you don't want him because you're still my girl. There's no use losing sleep about it. Oh, please don't cry now. It's no use being green about it because it'll be all right now. So please make it up, yada, yada, yada. I'm so grateful that you feel the way you do, and I'm not worried that you'll leave again so soon. So I'm like, ooh, this is a little...
I feel like I feel like that's also a lot of 60s, 70s lyrics. Like, when read through maybe a lens of maybe the woman not reciprocating as strongly as the man,
yes,
could be seen as maybe creepy or dangerous.
What do you? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Cooper. There's not every single movie that Harrison Ford was in when he was younger a forced kissing scene with a woman who didn't love him, or want it, or consent.
And that was Harrison never a Ford thing. Won't kiss me, huh? Yeah. No, yeah, that's the classic old Hollywood way of doing things. Not so great.
They still like doing it today too. They just do it in a dark room without the cameras rolling. And we're lucky if the woman is of legal age.
Jesus.
Am I wrong?
No, but
Uh,
I'm just so you know, I listened to the albums while we reviewed them. So it's having "You're Still My Girl" in the background, super jaunty.
yeah,
Also,
because the vocal performance and the instruments are very cheery. It's just the lyrics that are kind of threatening, viewed through a modern lens. Which, I mean, this was written in a modern time, so there's that juxtaposition you got to think about that they might be going for.
also, this is like you definitely caught this as like a semi cover of The Temptations' "My Girl," right?
Yes.
Okay.
I literally, my next thing I was going to say, the vocal progression on the odd lines from the 130 are notes from My Girl by The Temptations.
Yes.
Very nice.
It felt like I was going crazy.
Yes. No. Yeah. You think there's a chord progression in there that's from a song that I wouldn't immediately freak out about for a half hour until I located the source?
That is true. That is like your superpower.
But I just knew because I know My Girl by The Temptations.
It's also called "You're Still My Girl," so they're not exactly subtle about it.
Very, very nice musical history touch. I liked it.
Yeah.
Jumping to track number 12, if you're ready, sir.
Yes, track number 12, "Joy." Slowing it down again with a little like Spanish guitar.
Very different sound. Kind of some early orchestral stings in there as well. And a quick swap to a woodwind section, and then kind of swapping back and forth with a slight overlap. I love whenever there's strings and woodwinds, and I love a full orchestra. It's fun. It's great.
Yeah, very beautiful song. Guitar's nice. The violin comes in, very emotional build. The woodwinds, like you said, yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
Very short. Again, not as short, 3 minutes, but lyrically quite short. Just talking about his joy.
Yeah, gets the message across, and again, of course, the singing's very pure and simple here.
And it finishes on a nice French horn finish, which I love. French horn is an underutilized instrument.
It is.
Especially for kind of calm orchestral pieces in a Beach Boys cover album. Style cover? I don't know how you word that. Anyway, track 13 if you're ready.
Yes, track number 13. "My Heart Is in Your Hands Tonight."
If I can spell.
Which kind of brings it back to maybe their more traditional sound.
I mean, you say that, but I was getting kind of hints of grunge in that early singing. But it kind of breaks
grunge?
Out back in, yeah, a little bit. I don't know what I was getting there. It was not quite Beach Boys until about the 45-second mark. There was something a little dark at the start. I don't know if grunge is the right word, but that's what my brain latched onto.
Yeah, I can't say I agree with you there. For me, it sounds about the same as their other singing. Not saying that's bad, but I didn't see it stylistically different.
Maybe
Whatever
I was
you may
drinking.
label that.
That's a good excuse, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you can break that out anytime. Oh, I was drunk the entire time.
You were driving. Yeah. No, but I don't know. It was just a little bit darker. Grunge is what I assigned it, but I don't know. Just a little something there. A little something.
It certainly doesn't say that for the chorus.
Yes. Yeah. This is a non-threatening breakup song. More sad.
Yeah, but very sad and like a I don't know the word. Like a very there's like a very bright energy to the song.
Yeah. Yeah, lyrically this one is not threatening. It's just some dude crying in his bed that he's broken up. Not saying, "You still love me, right? You're going to break up with him, right?"
Right? You're not leaving tonight, right? It's like, whoa, okay.
This one is, I just want to close my eyes and go back to how things were before.
Yeah.
That's a fun breakup song.
Yeah. And great backing vocals as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very well done. and very sickly sweet instrumental lines as well.
Yeah. And it goes on to the last track, if you're ready, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, track number 14, Your True Enemy, which is a bit of an ominous title for a closer.
Yes. And it starts with this kind of fade in with an ethereal kind of synth sound, which is very different than how the rest of, because the rest of these have kind of been Beach Boys starts where it's like drums singing.
You're into it.
You're right there. This one is like, ooh, there's a little bit of progression happening here.
Yeah, no, this has a little bit of lead in. I mean, it's almost 4 minutes long, Sam. This is
an epic.
Yes. But yeah, so slightly longer, so it has a little bit of time to breathe at the beginning. I mean, it starts about with some filtered vocals on the chorus, singing about how we're our own true enemies. Whoa,
yes,
that's
very
deep.
Relatable. My enemy is me.
Yes. Well, that's because a few years back he split into Good Sam and Evil Sam.
Yes.
Remember? And he's been hunting you down ever since.
Yes. Evil Sam is the other one. Correct.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. But the vocals here.
I like I know you're alluding to the fact that you're Evil Sam. You nursed a kitten back to health this weekend. Not exactly, a monster.
You should see the other guy.
Oh, goodness.
That's why he hasn't been able to get to me. He's fucking out there trying to solve world peace. But the vocals here are kind of slightly right focused, with the guitar being slightly left focused to offset this. I don't hate it. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of thing. It's balanced. It just kind of feels weird in my ears. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's been a while since you've talked about the audio balance in either ear.
Yes, but it's well done. It's just, it feels weird to me because it's well done. It's not bad. It just feels strange.
Is that the biggest marker that they're aping the Beatles?
No.
Weird stereo mixing?
If it was terrible, then they'd be stealing. This is well done,
okay.
So they're clearly not.
Yeah, that I don't miss from the 60s.
God, yeah. Thank God they figured out how to do stereo. But the phaser filter from earlier makes a comeback around the 2-minute mark here. Very trippy. Kind of was around in the background, but it keeps coming forward and eventually covers the whole track a couple of times.
Yeah, no, it's kind of got that. This I think does go a little interesting because it does have that kind of glitchy, glassy kind of vocal effect and the sound effects. And there's like these dude vocals that kind of glitch in and out at the end.
Yeah, there's
not
some
quite sure what's going on there
as well.
But I like it. It gives it a bit of a almost spooky vibe.
And then there's those crazy filters at the end that I thought were almost painful, with like the overlapping tones, and kind of almost gave the feeling of the sound that a speaker makes when it's being blown out, but it wasn't loud. It wasn't that loud.
Yeah, just interesting production choices.
Yes, very strange way to end this album.
Dare I say a wall of sound?
Yeah, so.
Dare I say shoegaze?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm not allowed to say that here.
No. Sorry, we have to end the podcast now. You're not allowed to say it. I am.
Okay, all right. But yeah, that's the album.
That is the album. So what would you say your least favorite track is, Scoop?
I'd say, I guess I'll start with that. There's not like a terrible track on this album.
No.
Right. These guys clearly know what they're doing. I would say probably I Just Can't Get Over Losing You.
Wow.
Didn't really do anything. Didn't really do anything for me.
Okay.
It felt like they're most like boilerplate to me personally. Which again, their strengths, I guess, is kind of that throwback sound, but you don't want to just like, go by the book, or else it's not interesting. What about you, Sam?
I think I have to say Fire and Gold. It was just a little, lackluster compared to previous tracks. And it was that I wasn't a big fan of the use of the phaser filter in this one. It was just this was the one that I thought was shoegazy. Is okay. Not the best. Well, what about your favorite then, Coop?
Um, I really like "I Hurt You."
Yeah.
I just think the vocal melodies on this song are so good.
Yeah, that was very good.
Love the breakdown, love the dreamy atmosphere, love the main chorus, bass and guitar solo was great. Yeah, just a super solid song. What about you, Sam?
This is going to be a little awkward, but my favorite was "I Just Can't Get Over Losing You."
Whoa, okay. I didn't know you liked it that much.
It was really the vocal performance that did it for me. Not so much the rest of it, just that part. Because there was the very well done vocal steps on the start of the words that was very Beach Boys. There was the vocal jukes I was talking about. There was a lot of technical performance in this one that really impressed me. The vocally, at least. In terms of the rest of it, you're right. It is fairly boilerplate, but that one part of it kind of blew me away. And kind of elevated it above the others for me.
All right.
Would I still say that a month later? I don't know.
But, you did. It's a month later. That's 2 months later.
2 months. We didn't listen to it when it came out. Actually, I did, but anyway, we got to give this a rating now. I don't know who did it last time. Do you want to do it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I actually did it last time.
Did you? Okay, I'll come up with something then. So here at Audio Shop Podcast, we have a car-themed rating system because neither of us have actually ever not been in a car. Our entire lives have been spent inside of a motor vehicle. This complicated things at birth. I was born in a car, whereas Cooper was born in a car. I was inside of a car traveling to the hospital. Cooper came out in a car. That was kind of weird. But ever since, we just never left a motor vehicle, which is kind of complicated since they were invented a couple years after we were born, but we make do. Anyway, at the tip top, we've got Showroom. That's cream of the crop, best of the best. You got to listen to this. And then at the bottom, we got Scrapyard, 1 out of 5. Ooh, yuck, get it away from me. This is actively hurting me. So, Cooper, what would you rate Look for Your Mind by the Lemon Twigs?
I think I'm comfortable with giving this a solid new. Certainly not quite as good as their last few albums. So a little bit of a step down there, but not like a huge step down. Just thinking maybe a little bit more by the books on some of the songs. Maybe not quite as tight, but still solid album. A lot of enjoyable listens. Like I said, I don't think there's like a dud on the album per se. I just don't think the highs are quite as high.
That's fair. That's fair.
What about you, Sam? What do you say?
I am in complete agreement. I give it a new as well. Not quite as blow your mind as the previous album was, but it is very good. They're very consistent, and those lows are not very low. But like you were saying, the highs are just not quite as high on this one. And I don't know if that's just because the novelty of the perfected Beach Boys mimicry has worn off, or if it's truly just not as great. I think I'd have to listen to the 2 albums back to back to figure that out.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the review.
That's what we've got. Now we're going to roll on over to the spare tire, which is just whatever else we've been listening to in the... how long has it been?
At least a month.
At least a month,
More.
But excluding the 2 episodes that have been missed, yeah, there's been a lot. So what have you been listening to, Coop?
Oof, quite a bit. Actually, quite a bit of Aphex Twin.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've just kind of been in an Aphex Twin mood for some electronic noise. So I've been enjoying that. Fairly good reading music, might I say.
You're mental. I don't know how you do
that. Yeah, so a lot of Aphex Twin. Let's see. Jack White had a new album that I thought was pretty okay. I just listened to some Skip James today. He's kind of like a Delta blues guitarist. That was really nice. I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, honestly, nothing too crazy this this past month. What about you, Sam?
Oh, let's see. I have been listening to a lot of Daft Punk, mainly the Alive album from 2007. There was that Parisian radio station I told you about, where I discovered Maston with Leclerc, the album Souvenir. I listened to that. It's pretty good. Only like 24 minutes long. A lot of Daft Punk. A lot of Daft Punk. A little bit of Miles Davis sprinkled in there every once in a while, kind of branching out and trying to find new electronic stuff. I was also listening to Woman Worldwide by Justice, their mashup song album. I've been kind of in a mashup song mood because that's what Alive is from 2007. It's all the Daft Punk songs merged. I added Doomsday by Nero to my favorites lists. You should give that a listen if you haven't heard it, Coop. You'll probably recognize it.
Okay.
And I think that's really it. A lot of Daft Punk. Mainly Alive, just over and over and over again.
It is a great album.
It is. Ooh, I smacked my microphone. It is very good.
I've been listening to a lot it's not new album for me, but I've been listening to a lot of Smoochie by Ryuichi Sakamoto of Yellow Magic Orchestra fame. Yeah. I don't know what it is about that album. It just tickles my brain.
Sometimes, you just get in a mood. We talked about it, I think, on one of the previous ones, but I also listened through Aqua Planet per your recommendation.
Yes, of Takanaka.
Yes, it was very good.
Yeah, one of his later albums.
Yep, one of the only good later albums.
One of the better later albums.
Yes, sorry, that's the better way to phrase it.
I don't think his albums ever get bad. Well, the one where he sings is not great, but
yeah, the highs aren't nearly as high.
That's fair. Yes, that's fair.
But that's all we got. Smash Mouth is coming out with a new album.
I think the lead singer died like a little bit ago.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how good this is going to be, unless this is using pre-recorded things. Might have to look into that a little bit. But Ween has a country album coming out.
I just got Quebec by Ween on vinyl. I was just listening to it last week.
Oh dear Lord. This is looking to be a pretty long album. Although most of all these are demos after it.
What, the Ween album?
Yeah, 12 golden country greats, deluxe edition.
Oh, golden country greats. Deluxe edition. Sounds like a box set.
Yeah. 3 vinyls.
Wow. That was a long album.
Yeah. But we'll figure something out for next time, whenever that may be. But if you've liked what you've heard and you want to hear some more of it, you can scroll down on the Twitch page and click the picture of Jeff Lynne. He's the guy with the aviators and the fake afro. That'll take you to YouTube, where some of our past episodes are that I've managed to get uploaded. And if you're listening on YouTube and you want to listen to us live, you can check out our Twitch in the description, and maybe Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern we'll be live. I think we are batting at less than 30% for this year. So
a lot of things have been happening.
There's been
a busy year.
A lot happening this year. So, out of the normal stuff that can't happen every year. So at least hopefully you don't move again next year.
I don't plan to.
Fingers crossed. And we also have a Blue Sky.
Yes, you can follow us at Audio Shop Pod. That's POD. We'll let you know what album we're listening to and when we're going to listen to it.
No, I didn't check this week. You tweeted it, right, Cooper? Or butterflied it, whatever that word is.
Yep, Sam. We Blue Sky at Audio Shop Pod. That's POD.
Yeah. When's the last post on there?
I think it was for Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Like, to be fair, we skipped a couple of weeks.
Yeah, quite a few. But that's
No,
all we
no.
got.
I actually did post for it for the original episode date a month ago.
Oh, and then it didn't happen. Whoops.
So
Anyway, oh well. To err is human.
hi. So yeah. So we'll see you next time, shoppies.
And that's all we got. See ya.
See ya.